Gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 68. Let's jump back in, shall we? Let me, get my OBS right and everything. Okay, yep. So last time we had just started Dustwallow Marsh. Had a good time down in that zone, and I'm ready to jump right back into it. I went ahead and picked up some soothing spice for the one quest for, what was his name? Swampi Jarl. I think tonight we're going to try and get the captain's documents. Give Mudcrush Dirt Feet the fish that he wanted. Yo! Brackenwall Village. And then we're going to try and get that Seaforium Booster. I'll probably hold off on Tiara of the Deep. I'll go speak to Nat Pagle and we'll pick up the quest that should allow us to become a master fisherman. It's going to be something that we work towards over the course of leveling up. It's not going to happen overnight or in the next session or this session for sure, but I want to just go ahead and get it in the quest log, so we're always mindful when we go back to Stranglethorn to try and fish up the Savage Coast Bluefin. I'll have to make a trip over to Sartharis Strand and Desolace and try and get that Sartharis Striker. Eventually we're going to have to go to the Swamp of Sorrows. I'm going to have to do some research on what's the safest way to get there, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be this way, through Stranglethorn, up through Darkshire. We're going to pick this quest up, I believe, because this is going to give us a chain. I think it's that quest. Either way, there's a chain. This is the Swamp of Sorrows, right? Yep. Yeah, okay. There's a chain that's going to take us back to Desolace, where it wants us to hunt the elite roaming giant that we've seen a couple times. And I just want to do that quest just because apparently someone said something cool happens in Stonard when I was reading about that quest. So we'll pick this up. We'll roam through. What is this? Darkshire? Really? Isn't this where Karazhan is? I'll need to be very careful in this zone. And then we'll travel into Swamp of Sorrows. We'll grab this. At some point I need to make the trek to get the flight path for Blasted Lands, because that'll connect, I believe that would connect the Undercity all the way down to Stranglethorn. I might also need to get the flight path in Arathi Highlands, but we'll be heading there next, once we feel like we're pretty much done with Dustwallow for the time being, and that should be soon. Like these quests here that are like level 43, 43 Elite, we're probably not going to mess with those right now. We'll probably come back and continue on with this zone the same way that we're going to, like, we've put Stranglethorn on pause because we're starting to get to some of the higher level quests, right? Like the northern bit is for the lower level, the southern bit is for the higher level. So it's like, we could go back and start this stuff now because we are level 40, but I have other things to do right now at 40 that I'm like still kind of getting caught up on. Like if we look at the quests in Arathi Highlands, 32, 37, 33, 34, you know what I mean? So it's like we should go do these now and knock out this whole section, right? And that'll kind of get us to ideally 42, 43, and then we can come back, start working on the southern bit of Stranglethorn, start working on the quests that are here that are like 43 or so, and then once we're done with those, that should lead us over to Feralis, Tenaris. Like we're finally starting to see these quests pop up, which is cool. We've still got some stuff left in Desolace. I want to try and take this quest on later when we're like level 45 maybe or so, because there's, as we saw that one time that we attempted it, there's like 4 marauders that spawn on her. It's very difficult to get her out. But okay, let's go turn in this quest to Mudfeet. Is that his name? Dirt Feet, Mud Crush. Remember, every spider we see, we want to try and kill it for the meat, because it makes these delicious spider sausage. I think I can also cook the crocolisk meat, but I'm not too pressed about it. Maybe I can't. The Dragon Breath chili would be cool though, but I don't know where to get the small flame sacks. Hey, Dirt Feet. Give me food, or me eat you. Me like fishy head. Me no eat you now. We don't need the gloves, but we will take the boots. The Dirt Feet Stompers. They're cloth. They just sell for more. Ogren. Let's go talk to him real quick. There's a spider. I should put my poisons on. Damn, he crit me kind of hard. You spitting poison at me, bro? I'm gonna pop a potion. It's a venom spitter. I don't know if we fought one of these yet. Interrupt him, let my energy come back a little bit. Open back up. Go ahead and kidney that. Get a bandage just to play it safe. Let's get my poisons on. Go ahead and pop a roast raptor. Let's use a Scroll of Strength and the Elixir of Fortitude. Let's go ahead and use them. Let's talk to Ogren. What are you hiding for, bud? It took a long time, but I found Reethe. He hid good for a human. Ogren worried that he might be crazy after so much time in swamp. You come with me, for we go get answers from him. They both sell for about the same. We're taking the gun, though. I noticed some fire on that island over there. A human, too. Let's go check it out, Pelumbra. My ogre is just not very good, but you guys can forgive me. A little escort quest, huh? I wonder if the mobs will aggro to him. They will, okay. He's got a spear, that's cool. There he is. Paval Reethe. Might have to beat the answers out of them. Shh. That's Reethe, all right. Let's go see what he has to say, yeah? What do you want? Just leave me alone. I swear I didn't steal anything from you. Here, take some of my supplies. Just go away. Just tell us what you know about the Shady Rest Inn and I won't bash your skull in. I may have taken a little thing or two from the inn, but what would an ogre care about that? Look here. If you don't tell me about the fire... Now, one step closer, ogre. I don't know anything about the fire of yours. What was that? Did you hear something? Paval Reethe, found you at last. And consorting with ogres now. No fear. Oh shit, they took him out. Let me read this more. Oh shit. I'll have to read this afterwards. Get off my friend. Got him in the back. That quest dialogue happens, like, immediately. There's no way to read it. Nice one, Ogron. Still with us, Reethe? We're gonna reread this. Paval Reethe, found you at last. And consorting with ogres now. No fear, even deserters and traitors are afforded some mercy. Private, show Lieutenant Reethe some mercy. Gladly, sir. And they shoot him. Paval Reethe staggers backwards as an arrow lodges itself deeply in his chest. Ugh, Alon, didn't think you had it in you. Now, let's clean up the rest of this mess. The rest of the trash, men, excuse me. Damn it! You'd better not die on me, human. And then we fight them, and then Ogron says, Still with us, Reethe? Must be your lucky day. Alright, I'll talk. Just leave me alone. Look, you're not gonna believe me, but it was... Oh, light. Looks like the girl could shoot. Looks dead to me. Not much use to us like this. You'd better go back and tell Krog what happened. By the way, thanks for having my back. Of course, brother, of course. So maybe it was this Lieutenant Caldwell. Either way, we're gonna go try and get the Seaforium Booster, the captain's documents. We'll talk to Nat Pagle. We'll swim back up here, turn in the spices, see what that other quest is. Any more rares? Yeah, the Rot and Rip Scale. They might be up. The Quagmire. I heard stealth. I'm gonna check for the rares real quick. Oh, there's a spider. Last time I also did a little research and I was correct about, getting a good bit of a discount if we were honored. And we are honored with our home city, the Undercities. So really we only need 90 gold to get our mount and riding skill. And we're at 65 because I sold some excess bombs. So, I mean, realistically we need, what, 25 gold, I think? We can get there pretty quickly, honestly. If we're smart with our money. Ooh, Ember Silk Coronet of the Eagle. Oh, it's a headpiece. That's cool. I'd be stoked if I was a mage or something. Actually, a warlock. This would go crazy on a warlock. Or a priest. 11 int, 11 stamina. Some survivability, some damage. It's worth 35 silver, though. It's a venom spitter. I don't really like these guys. Interrupt the poison. I'm not getting any of that spider meat that I need. I broke my kidney a little early because I didn't want to waste all my time on the slice and dice. There we go, there's some spider meat. It's a pretty low drop chance. I need an add-on that shows me drop chance based on my own statistics. I'm assuming Ripscale might be a crocodile and the Rot might be one of these oozes. These oozes are kind of sketchy. Can I gouge them? I can. Yo, stop dazing me. Need to be careful. We're in territory that these mobs are around our level and can mess us up. I don't want to sneak through the whole swamp, but alright, we'll check for the Rot, see if that rare is up. And of course, these are just like general areas. They can spawn like many different places around this general area, but for the most part, I feel like the best place to check for them is right where the marker is. And if they're not up, I'm not going to press for it. You know what I mean? Like if we find them organically, cool, but there's only a handful of rares that I'd like purposely hunt down, and they would have to be because they have a piece of gear that I really want. Like that rare in the Alterac Mountains, I'm thinking about trying to farm that one or like hunt it down because it has these nice leather shoulders that would replace these ugly ones that we have. And the stats are good on them. Beasel's Wreck. So this is the plane crash that we'd heard about. Oh? Is that it? That is it. It's like a blimp. That's so cool. Hello? Anyone still alive in here? Gizmorium shipping crate. The Seaforium Booster. Sick. Alright, let's swing down. See if we can find old Nat Pagle. Giant dark fang spider. Can I get up here? Yes, nice. Need to be careful though. I don't like when we get high up like this. The drops are always a little sketchy. Tide Fury Cove. Ooh. Muckshell Razor Claws. I don't like that. And a Mudrock Borer. Let's be very careful as we traverse through here. Let's just try and find Nat. It's been a while since we've been in an area where there's mobs that are higher level than us. There he is. There's the boats going in and around Theramore. I need to be careful over there as well. Excuse me, are you Nat Pagle?
Hello.
If you ask me, oh,
the best part about fishing is its slow pace. It gives one time to think, to reflect on past events and to plan for future ones. Oh, and it's also a great excuse to drink, heavily.
Hell yeah, Nat. You're pretty cool.
Of course, you must be a friend of Lumax. Fishing? I can tell you all about fishing.
Oh, shit. Well, good thing that thing can't surface. Whew. Tell me about fishing then, bro.
See you around. How are you? Can't say I really enjoy fishing much. Figure I've been at it for a good 20 or 30 years now. I reckon people are driven to do what they do for different reasons. Now, I'm not saying you need to fish for 30 years or catch every fish in the sea to become a master fisherman. I reckon you just need to be determined. Determined enough to sit on your duff for hours at a time, doing nothing. I'll tell you what, catch me a few rare fish and I'll teach you a thing or two. Here's a list.
So, like we said, he wants the Misty Reed Mahi Mahi from the Misty Reed Strand in Swamp of Sorrows, a Sartheris Striker from the Sartheris Strand in Desolus, a Feralis Ahi from the Verdantis River of Feralis, and a Savage Coast Blue Sailfin from the Savage Coast of Stranglethorn Vale. And he'll teach us how to become a master fisherman. Very cool. I think I'm gonna have to deal with you. I think from here we're just going to try and swim all the way around, give it a wide berth, get these documents, and get the hell out of there. I don't know what kind of guards are around that zone, and I don't want to risk it. There's also clearly a lot of beasts in these waters. Let's get a new stamina buff. Damn, those things give like 770 experience with my rested bonus. It's piss water. The Great Sea. Let's kind of hug the land masses here as best we can. Keep our eyes peeled. Stay under the surface when we can. And again, let's give it a wide berth around the docks when we get close. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's keep their focus away from us. Surface, get some air real quick. Okay, stay above water. Because who knows when we're gonna Come back up. Nice and stealthy. I don't like these elder merc threshers. They make me nervous. Again, let's give it a wide berth, because I just don't know if there's any guards. This is an Alliance city, so... Theramore. These are Alliance ships. Nice. We discovered Theramore. I'm just going to stay stealth. It's going to take a little longer to get over on that side of the dock, but I don't want to risk anything. Just kind of stay underwater when we can. I don't like this one bit. Oh my god. A level 47 elite shark. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's surface for some air real quick. My heart is racing a little bit. I don't know if there's guards on these docks. I don't want them to like shoot me while I'm underwater or something. Let's go back under the sea. Keep our eyes peeled. That shark is on my ass, bro. I gotta go. Why is it coming this way? Those are guards. Fuck. I think we're gonna hearth. Oh, that's so scary. Get the hell away from me, shark. Whew. Nice and easy. Looking all around me. Let's get these documents and hearth. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, I don't like this. Not one bit. Thank God we're an undead and we can hold our breath for a very long time. Dude, there's multiple? Are you kidding me? Thing has 6,000 health. There's the footlocker. I'm gonna surface real quick, get some air. Let that shark kind of move away if I can. Whew. This quest is terrible. Let's go back down. My head is on a swivel right now, dude. Get this and we are hearthing. Get me the hell out. I'll read these when we hearth. Not worth it. Safety. Thank God, safety. Okay, let's read these. Oh. It's in common. I don't speak common. Well, it's gibberish to me. But maybe it'll be important to someone else. Before we take off, let's sell these items.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Wait, what do you have?
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Yeah, we don't need any of that. 66 gold. Not gonna lie, that one made my heart race a little bit. Alright, back to Brackenwall. We'll turn in the few quests that we have. We'll go talk to Swamp Eye Jarl. We'll inspect that loose dirt. And then I think we're putting a pause on Dustwallow for a bit. There wasn't too much to do there. But I do need to head back to the Shimmering Flats, turn these in to Razzeric. Gazrilla, I'm hiding this quest because I know that this is in Zul'Farrak, and we're not doing Zul'Farrak. This is the quest that'll also give us shoulders, but the beacon is a random drop chance from like any mob in the zone, right? Which is why there's these exclamation marks on everything. So we just have to get lucky and get the beacon. When we start this zone, hopefully we will, but we're not going to start this zone probably until like 43 to 45. So we'll finish up the last of the things in Dustwallow for now, and then we're going to head to the Undercity, handle the business that we have in here, go discover Scarlet Monastery, go discover this little section here, run through, no, we'll fly to the Sepulchre, discover SFK, and then we'll run back through Hillsbrad, probably explore some of the stuff along the coast. I think we could handle this now, Battle of Hillsbrad. We just need 4 priests and 1 Captain Ironhill. I need to get a fresh carcass. We'll finally finish Frost Maw, which is going to give us a nice helmet. And then we'll start Arathi Highlands and juggle the Alterac Mountains. I think a lot of the quests for the Alterac Mountains are actually here in Terran Mill. The Crown of Will we probably won't do, but Helkular's Revenge is a death sentence. I feel like we probably won't do that one as well. But maybe, we'll see. Maybe when I get a higher level I can come back and just knock it out easy, but we attempted that one before. It wants you to get all the way into South Shore and like get to his gravestone and try to put the rod near his gravestone, but there's just, you're just, you know, there's like level 50 or 60 elite guards all around the zone that they can net you, they can daze you if they get on top of you. Vanish won't protect me, evasion won't protect me, target dummies won't protect me. They're just gonna kill me. So it's just that quest. Nah, not right now. But Battle of Hillsbrad, we might be able to take this one on. I'm just worried about sneaking inside and getting ambushed by a bunch of elites. But, I mean, we did the den, so maybe. Maybe. We're on the final stretch of this this journey. I don't want to throw it. But again, oh, excuse me. After this, we'll probably start in the other side of the world. Donation of Mage Weave, we're going to hide that. Tabitha's Task, speak with Tabitha in Dustwallow Marsh. Well, I mean, she is here, Tiara of the Deep, but that's an elite quest for like level 46. Not messing with that. Krog.
What do you need? It is good that Reethe will no longer be lurking around the swamp, but it is a shame that humans are built so frail that he could not recover from a little arrow wound. It seems that this thread of the mystery has led nowhere, and we must look elsewhere.
I'll take the blasting hackbutt. The black shield.
Ah, I remember now. Mosarn is a well-respected blacksmith in Thunder Bluff. I knew I had heard his name somewhere before. In thanks, the Earthen
Mosarn.
Ring awarded me with a set of armor crafted by Mosarn. Very good work. Perhaps he can tell you more about the shield he crafted. It's not much of a lead, but since we didn't get anything useful out of Reethe, it's all we have.
Alright. Well, that's going to take us to Thunder Bluff. We can turn in these captain's documents to Nazeer Bloodpike. Did you find the documents, Belumbra? They hold information vital to the stability of the Alliance and, hence, vital to the security of the Horde.
I commend you, adventurer. This was not an easy mission.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But the documents you gained are valued greatly by our superiors.
Thank you, brother. Alright, now all we need to do is head back to Swamp Jarl, do a couple things over here. Do you have any scrolls? Scrolls of Strength, I'll take those. Let's go ahead and pop Sprint, get it on cooldown. We'll get back on the main road and then duck around those Theramore guard camps when we need to, but... Oh, there's one right there. Excuse me. I mean, thankfully these are just NPC mobs. They're not actual, like, Alliance guards that would count as dishonorable kills. Because if you didn't know, you obviously... If you kill a player in PvP, you get an honorable kill. But if you kill a NPC of the opposing faction, you get what's called a dishonorable kill. And one big thing that I like to do in all of WoW is get as many honorable kills as I can, and 0 dishonorable kills. I really don't like dishonorable kills. I can't remember... I can't check it because I'm on a hardcore realm, I think. I can't even pull up the PvP menu down here. But usually it's in your PvP menu. You can see how many dishonorable kills you have, but I guess because this is a hardcore realm, there's no PvP, so... Unless you do a mock Garah. I think you can still do mock Garahs, but... Whew. Probably just do a solid hour tonight. Getting a little sleepy. There's Swamp Jarl. Jarl, I brought you these cooking spices. Spice. We could all use some spice in our life, you agree?
Ah, that's the spice. Now here's some swampy good stew.
Eye juice is good juice for drinking. Too bad most critters only have 2 eyes. But spiders have lots of eyes, lots and lots. And Darkmist eye juice is tasty, smooth, and salty. Unpopped spider eyes, I taste them already. Darkmist spiders are west of here, in the Darkmist Cavern. You figure the spiders are named after the cave, or is it the other way around?
Oh god. A cave, huh? It's level 35, the quest, so we can handle it. Sifting through the loose dirt, the severed hand of an orc is found. And clutching in the hand is a bone-carved tube. And in the tube is a dirt-stained parchment. The parchment is a report made by an orc who spent weeks spying on the city of Theramore. After scanning the parchment, it is clear that it must be brought to the Orc Spy Master in Brackenwall Village. Nazeer Bloodpike, we know him, yeah. We'll take it back to him. I guess we're heading over there anyways. The Darkmist Widow is the rare in this cave, it seems. And of course, we've already taken on Drogoth the Roamer. Dart is what I'm assuming. Well, he's got a leather cap that he could drop. Maybe we swing up here and see. I'm assuming he's a rare Murloc. Maybe he's up. It's worth a check. So we're not completely done here. We have a few more things to do. Actually, maybe it's a elite raptor. Or a rare raptor, not an elite raptor, but it seems to be like a raptor den. It's definitely a raptor den. Oh shit. He is up. Let's go. Probably distract him over here, get in front of him. I see why he's named Dart. He just darts all around the zone. We're hoping for Sentinel Shoulders or a Sentinel Cap. That would be the best thing here. I'll take on 2. Why not? Ah, my poison's dropped. Fuck. It's okay. He's not an elite. He is just a rare. Screeching, crying for help. Come on. Knight's Boots of the Boar. Not really for us. It's cool that he was up though. We'll read this. It's only 3 pages. We'll read that spy report when we go back to Nazeer. Okay, not far now. Whoa. I wonder if the spiders in this cave will be able to drop this spider meat. That'd be nice. There's a lot of spiders right here. Remember, put your poisons on. Let's get a fresh stamina buff. We're getting the mandibles. We love those. This is also something that I'm just going to sell. 12 silver. It's pretty nice. Put a new strength scroll on. There we go. A little more meat, some shadow silk. Vendors for a good amount. Oh. Just be careful not to pull too much. Seems like this is the place. Darkmist Cavern. Sure enough. They're baby spiders. I doubt they're gonna drop the same meat. Looks like they poison. Two-point slice. Ah, you can kick that poison. Good. 2-point slice, 1-point rupture. They don't do crazy damage. Let's use a bandage. I guess we are 5 levels higher than them though. Okay, important to know they can actually poison you. I want to go into the cave and check if the rare is up, but I also just, if we're going into the cave, I need to be very... Oh, they can give the meat. Hell yeah. That's really good to know. If we're going to go into the cave, we need to be careful. We need to clear it out. That poison's going to really fuck up my stealth. 3-point slice. I've only got 7 anti-venom left. It might be worth farming out some more soon, but again, it's poison up to level 25, so it starts to fail more. Ooh. Another green item. Nice. It's also a mine though, so there might be even more ore in here. Yeah, we'll take it on. Already at 9. Let's just eat my food. Sell this stack of frog leg stew. Now that's a big one right there. So the recluses are babies. The spiders are actually the biggins. I don't have my AoE. That's never a good sign. Silk Spinner, these are a little higher level. Okay, a little 3-piece, 1 heavy stone, nothing crazy. Ooh, lurkers. Good to know. These can web you in poison. 9-second immobilize. Good God. This is dangerous. A 9-second immobilize in a cave. Need to be very, very, very respectable. More iron. I'll take out the lurkers. Let's just go very slowly through this cave. I want to kill everything one at a time, preferably. We'll check if the rare is up, the Widow. Do we know what she drops? A leather chest, a belt, 2 different types of belts. Wait, that's a helmet. The silk spinners we definitely want to take on alone, I think. If possible. Or at the very least when we have Blade Flurry and we can kill them really quickly. I always have my target dummy if I need to kind of distract them for a couple seconds, maybe get me out of the sticky situation. Fuck, I was too close on him. Tonight is just a sketchy night, man. First, a couple elite sharks near an Alliance city. Now we're in a cave full of spiders that are around our level, if not... Oh, it resisted. Shit. Okay. Why don't you come with me? There's the web. There's the poison. Tons of items to sell. If I have to get rid of anything, I'm getting rid of the raptor flesh. The poison's gonna break my stealth. I should have known that. There's 2 silk spinners here. Okay, we're gonna have to AoE them, I think. Are there any patrols? Nice and easy. We're alright. Okay, well, they only stack up to 20. I'm going to use the other scroll of strength just to make space in my bags. There's a lurker. There's 2 lurkers. We're just going to pop in, get this iron. I'm going to sneak through and see if maybe we can see if the widow is up or not. That way we don't get caught in here when things respawn. Eat a couple of these. My food's more expensive, I think. I'm just kind of chill. Ah, too early. It's very important to know that if we get poisoned, Vanish won't save our ass because it'll just break us out of stealth, which is no bueno. There's so many spiders here. Alright, I want to pull this lurker if I can. Just the lurker. There's some mithril at the end of the cave if we can make our way there. Thankfully they're beasts and they don't run, or this would be terrible. Really get me with these poisons, aren't you? I don't really want to use more anti-venom. I want to wait it out if possible. But the longer I have to wait, the more time we give things to respawn. Need to hurry up before these respawn. For now, let's put that on the bar. I'm just gonna use this as like dummy food. I got a feeling that the Widow is up. Alright, my AoE is back up. I don't think I need it though. Watch behind me. The web is... It's not like a cast that I can kick, so it's just gonna happen as they get low. We only need 7 more eyes. We don't need that many more, so... A little 2-piece. We hit the perfect distract on this one. Should buy us a couple seconds. And if he comes this way, it's fine. Use our dummy food. Yep, as I say, just in case there's like a lurker or something, and sure enough. I should have let my energy regen a little bit there, but... Ooh, another one right there. Let's pull you back just a smidge. Only take one. Okay. Too early. I think it's going to be important that we remember to fight our way out. I don't want to just sneak past them and run, because a lot of these things can web me. And if I get webbed on my way out, if I was just trying to make a panic exit, I'd be fucked, right? It's a lot of time, man. That's the Widow.
Health warning.
We're okay. It's just a rare, it's not an elite. There was a fang here. We might get rid of the stone, depending on what this fang... Nope, okay. Use some more of this dummy food. Let's get a big stamina buff going on. Fresh poisons after this, and I want to just jump right into it. Decent agility scroll as well. Let's scout it out. Gonna have to get rid of some stuff for this mithril. Fuck. What do I get rid of? I need to clear this out too. God, what do I get rid of? The raptor hide? Shit. There was ore there. Or stone. I'll get rid of the heavy stone for the solid stone. Let's hopefully just ranged pull you and not get the widow. Got a good bit of this spider meat, honestly. Alright, let's go in. Distractor. Energy should come back. We open up. Immediately go crazy. 3-point slice. 1-point rupture, 1-point rupture. Come on, have the helmet. It's a plate belt. And another mandible. We will get rid of some poisons for the belt. And I'm going to leave the mandible. Now, let's do our best to sneak out and just make sure that there's nothing in front of us. Looks like things haven't respawned quite yet, at least here. And there we go. Nice and easy. I'm gonna need my AoE to get through that. So I'll tell you what, let's make an escape route for ourselves. We're gonna fight our way through. Start from here. Just watching the back, making sure things don't respawn at a crazy time. It should be soon. There we go. So these will be coming up really soon. Shit, wrong button. We're okay, we're okay. Have a potion if need.
Health warning.
Not quite yet.
Health warning.
Eat our food. We're fine. Relax. Okay, this lurker's a respawned. Let's take out this lurker. Ah, I forgot about poison. Probably gonna need to AoE these two, like we did last time. We're almost out. Let the poison fade. Actually, it failed. So yeah, just let it fade. We're gonna take these two on with an AoE. Once we get out of the actual cave, I'm more comfortable sneaking past things and sprinting if need be, but while we're in the cave, these things can pick up on me too easily. Not bad, not bad, we're okay. This is the shit that I'm talking about, though. You need to be careful. Like, what the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. Look that way. Jesus. Ballsy play, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Started going out of bounds there. God, that place really had my heart racing. Caves are death sentences. And we just escaped death there, man. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, but I'm out. Let's go back to Brackenwall. We'll turn in the eyes to Jarl. I want to empty our bags. We're going to read the spies report and then get ready to log off for the night. But first things first, I need to empty my bags. This belt would be crazy if I was like a warrior or a paladin, by the way. This thing is insane. 8 stamina, 9 strength. Whew. Okay. Talk about a heart racer. $68 gold. Day 13. Troop movement near Theramore has increased. Large numbers of humans left the city and moved west in haste. Day 14. More troops leaving the city. I followed a small group and watched them remove their uniforms after leaving bowshot of Theramore. Perhaps they are deserters? Day 15. I overheard some Theramore troops talk today of guards leaving their posts. My suspicions of the deserters must be true. Day 16. Uleg and Thargil returned from their mission to the Theramore docks. They saw a new ship in port, the Bleeding Sparrow. The ship arrived from Menethil Harbor in Azeroth. Tomorrow, Uleg and Thargil will return to the docks and steal aboard the ship. They hope to find political documents, ones that reveal the relations between Theramore and the Alliance. Day 17. Uleg returned from his mission. He failed, and Thargil was captured. I sent Uleg to deliver this report to Nazeer. I will remain here. I have witnessed increased shipping activity off the coast of Theramore. I will continue to watch my adrenaline's still pumping from that cave. I will continue my watch and personally report any noteworthy events. You have something for me?
Good work, adventurer. Our agent Marg Night-Eye was stationed outside Theramore.
Marg
He was
Night-Eye.
charged to spy on the city. This is his latest report, and it may be his last. From your testimony, I fear that Marg met his end in the swamp.
Aw. Rest in peace, Marg. You a real one. Alright. Let's go turn in the eyes and the loose dirt. Did we not? Why is it showing? Oh, the severed head. You have to go back and get different body parts every time? Oh, hello. I think once we finish this, we're going to head back to Brackenwall Village. We're going to fly to Thunder Bluff, and we'll wrap it up there for the night. I've got some meat to cook. We need to talk to Mosarn, the Tauren blacksmith. I think when we head back to the Undercity as well, there was a couple areas where we could farm spiders in Silverpine Forest, like around here, I believe, and that they can drop the anti-venom, or the small venom sacs, which then we can craft anti-venom with. So I've used most of my anti-venom in this zone alone. I'm probably going to need to replenish some of it. I thought it would be useful, but honestly, it's removing poison still pretty consistently. And poison damage, if you can remove it, it's great, because that shit adds up. over the course of a fight. It's a 30-second long. Let's see, how much is it doing to me? What happened to me? Yeah, look at this. 22 damage from the poison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. So 220 damage total from poison damage. In sketchy situations like that cave, it's also nice to have it in case I like needed to run. I could immediately anti-venom. Hopefully it cleansed it, and then I could like vanish, and that might save my ass. But if I don't have that anti-venom and I get poisoned and I need to run, I vanish, and then all of a sudden poison ticks, breaks me out of my stealth, and they jump back on me, and I just die, right? Like, it's one of many tools that we have to hopefully try and protect our ass. Need to stock up on regular food as well, as making more of this spider sausage, so. So far, Dustwallow, it's been sketchy, man. It has been sketchy. It's a little intense, but we are almost level 41, that's exciting. From elite sharks near an alliance city to a cave full of spiders that can root you for 9 seconds. Yeah, now watch, Jarl's gonna have something else for us to do. If he does, we'll do it tomorrow, but I have a feeling he's gonna have another quest. Jarl?
Hey there.
Where are those eyes?
You got the eyes, you got the eyes. Tasty, tasty spider eyes.
You're a freak,
Some
bro.
eyes, when you stare at them, they stare back. Eat those last. They keep you company out in the swamp.
This guy's crazy.
Hello, little spider eyes. Hello, you taste like chicken. Gooey, salty chicken.
Dude, you are crazy.
Safe travels.
You have my blade? What? It just automatically accepted the quest? Jarl needs a blade. I have cutting to do. I can't tell you what I'm gonna... Wait, let me see if I can get the...
I have cutting to do.
There we
I can't tell you what I'm going to cut, but I need myself a blade. A certain blade. Some people call it a moonsteel broadsword. I call it a swing blade. You help me? Maybe you find it in town. Maybe you talk to a blacksmith and he'll make it special, but don't sleep on this. What I'm cutting won't keep forever.
So you can get a great ring, or... Who would use these pants? Either way, I can't do this quest, Jarl. I'm sorry. I'm not able to trade, so... Vigorous digging reveals the head of a male orc, raggedly severed at the neck. His lips are frozen in a snarl, and its dark eyes stare defiantly. Bring the defiant orc head to Nazeer Bloodpike in Brackenwall Village. And then we'll go ahead and hide this final quest from Jarl, because, again, we can't help him. But we're gonna sprint back to Brackenwall Village. Turn this final quest into Nazeer. And that should be the end of Dustwallow Marsh for now. We will come back later, but for now, that's all she wrote. Next, like I said, we're going to be doing some exploration, finish up some business in the Undercity, explore Scarlet Monastery, explore this little area, probably farm some spiders and trying to get more anti-venom, explore SFK, come back to Hillsbrad, do some exploration down here, try and take on Battle of Hillsbrad. We'll see how it looks when we're there, though. If it's too sketchy, I'm going to wait even longer, probably like 45 or so. Take some of these quests, start juggling between Alterac Mountains and Arathi Highlands, and once we're done with that, I mean, we'll probably continue on with, we could do the Badlands. I need to start making my path. Once I get my mount, I'll do that, that path to the Badlands, but I need to grab the flight path for the Badlands. I need to somehow find my way into the Swamp of Sorrows eventually. We've got the south of Stranglethorn. Soon we'll be starting Feralis, Tenaris. We've got that fishing to do. We got a lot to do. And if we ever feel like, we're kind of falling behind and things are getting, because a lot of people say in Classic, like, you're going to run out of quests and you're going to have to grind. Usually that's like 55 to 60 is when that happens, if it does happen. Sometimes it doesn't, if you're doing dungeons and other things, and depending on the pace that you're playing. But a lot of people say that you will run out of quests, and there are some quests that you just shouldn't do, especially in hardcore, because they're like death sentences. So if that's the case and we ever feel like we're falling behind, we'll just go grind mobs around our level for a good bit. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these mobs, they give you, like we've calculated, 600, 700, 800 experience. And a quest only gives you like 3,000, so if you just kill a couple mobs, you basically did a quest right there, you know what I mean? But mostly, I just need to get that mount, and we are close. We're about 20 gold short now, so we're very close. Nazeer, you have another matter to report, Balumbra? I have this
is
head.
The head of Marg Night-Eye. As
Yeah.
I feared, he is dead. Look at the wound on his neck. Could a weapon have made that ragged cut? Or did some beast slay our agent? This is a mystery we must solve, adventurer. We must discover if Marg's death was at the hands of the Alliance.
Alright.
We must know the events surrounding Marg's death. And the only way to do that, adventurer, is through the witch magic of trolls. Bring Marg's head to Kinwheelie in Stranglethorn Vale at the Gromgall base camp. Kinwheelie is the most powerful witch doctor of the Darkspear trolls. If anyone can speak to Marg Night-Eye's spirit, it is he.
Cool, we're gonna speak to his spirit. That's sick. Alright. We'll keep his head safe, but for now we're gonna catch a flight out of here. Wait, let me check this. Let me check the scrolls real quick. And check the armor and the weapon master. Also, let's pick up more meat while we're here. We get new meat at 45, but for now we can't fuck with it. Sell this because we're gonna have new food soon. Balai. Nah, she hasn't restocked since we last bought her strength scrolls.
Where would you like to fly to?
Take me to Thunder Bluff. And this will be the last thing that we do for the night. We're gonna talk to Mosarn, see what he knows about this shield. We will go by a fire, make some of this sausage. That'll put us at a total of 9 spider sausage, so I need to be very particular with when we use these, because it's 12 extra stamina. That's an extra 120 health. It's a good amount of health. It's also, the same amount of health that we get from our cured ham steak, so it's pretty good. It sucks that I don't get any skill up for this because I'm already at max cooking, but I think the cooking book we get... Where do we get the master cooking book? Is it... I'm gonna have to do some research. While we fly, might as well. Artisan cooking is a reward from Clamlet Surprise. The quest can be obtained at level 35 plus with a 225 cooking skill. You will need these to complete the quest. 12 giant eggs, 10 zesty clams, 20 Aldrich Swiss. Horde players can start the quest by picking up the quest to Gadget Zan You Go in Orgrimmar, which we have seen. Both quests will lead you to Dirge Quickclaw in Gadget Zan. Once you find him, he'll give you the quest. Clamlet Surprise. Hand in the materials and you will learn artisan cooking. So we need to keep Giant eggs, zesty clam meat, and Alterac Swiss. I have no idea how to find Alterac Swiss, honestly. Like, oh, you can just buy it. Okay. Cool. But what about the giant eggs and the zesty clam meat? The giant eggs, they drop from mobs in the hinterlands around level 45 or so. Yeah, the lowest level mobs that'll drop them consistently are like level 45, 46. So we're not going to have master cooking for a while. And the zesty clam meat, looks like you can get a lot of this off the shores of Ashara, Feralis, Teneris, the hinterlands. You can fish it up. Ashara seems like the best place though. Yeah, it's a very low chance to fish it up. Seems like Teneris. You can farm zesty clam meat by getting the drops, big mouth clams from the steel jaw snappers along the east coast in Teneris. You can also get giant eggs for the other part of the same quest from the fire rocks and the rocks all over the central desert of Teneris. So we probably won't get artisan or artesian, however you say it, cooking until we can do Teneris, which is going to be like level 45-ish or so. So I'm assuming we're not going to become an artisan in any of our secondary professions like cooking, first aid, fishing until we hit like level 45 or so, which means we're ahead of the curve, because I know the first aid one comes from the Arathi Highlands, I believe, and I think it's called Arms. Let's do my cooking real quick. So yeah, we're easily 5 levels away from this. We're going to lose out on some points, but it is what it is. I just want the food. Any other quests here that we want to take? Donation of Mage Weave, I'm going to hide that. Deadmire, we're going to wait on that. I'll sell the one. Okay, we know all those. Just make the lot. Come on, one more point? Nah. One more point? Yes, 222. Not bad. Okay, let's go talk to Mosarn, and then we'll get ready to call it for the night. Make that blasting powder. We'll smelt those down before we log off. Mosarn. Hello there, Rogue. Something I can help you with? Do you know anything about this shield?
Yes, you are certainly correct. This is a shield that I made. I'm afraid there's not much more I can tell you, though, adventurer. I craft so many different shields and sets of armor, I can't keep track of them all.
Fair enough. That's it? Okay. I thought there would be a chain with that. Interesting. I know we said we would call it here, but I think I'm going to do one last thing before we log off. Obviously smelt this stuff down real quick, but I also want to go learn a little bit of rogue training, spend some of our money, I know. But there's one thing in particular that I wanted to get at level 40 that might save our ass. I think it's worth spending money on, and everything else I'll probably just hold off on. But it should give us enough time to hearth back to Ratchet. Although, maybe we just want to sit in Orgrimmar for the night, because we're going to be taking a Zeppelin to the Undercity the next time we play.
Wind Rider, one sees that its reputation.
Sorry, Tall. We've heard it before. So maybe, you know, we just go ahead and take it. I think I'm going to hold off on To Gadget Sand You Go. We have a lot of stuff that's taking us to Gadget Sand. But we're not ready to go to Gadget Sand. I think when we go to Razzeric, we'll do this tomorrow before we head to the Undercity. I think I'll probably go to Razzeric and then head into Teneris. Go into Gadget Sand, pick up the flight path, and turn in Goblin Engineering, and probably pick up this quest here. To Gadget Sand You Go from Zamja, and we'll have both of those turned in. That way they're not sitting in our quest log, right? Donation of Mage Weave. Where's that at? There it is. Just hide that from every... Oh, you have Tabitha's task as well, huh? I mean, we'll start the base quest, I think, where it's like, go meet Tabitha. But I think the quest might take me into Sunken Temple. And I don't think we're going to do Sunken Temple. By I don't think, I mean I know. Tiara of the Deep. Let me do some research on that real quick. Tiara of the Deep. WoW Classic. It's Zul'Farrak. I see. Some really nice plate shoulders from that quest. And a two-handed staff that sells for 2 gold. God. But unfortunately, no dungeons. So, like I said, we'll do the starter quest that leads us there, because we're going to go back to Dustwallow at some point anyways, but we're not going to actually do Tiara of the Deep. I'll hide these quests because they're for RFD, and we're not doing RFD. And I'll tell you what, we'll just go ahead and hide Tiara of the Deep because we know we're not doing that, but... Anything else? These are all quests for Nomergon. We're not doing those. Sorry, Kenobi. And then everything else, I mean, we might do the Crown of Will. I'm not sure. I think... Yeah, that's just elites in the Alterac Mountains. Some elite ogres in here, somewhere around here. But okay. Let's pop sprint. Damn, that guy is twinked out of his mind. I saw the fiery weapons. No shame, brother, no shame. This is what a solo self-found rogue looks like, baby. As I run into a rope. Talk to our good friend Shentul.
The Shattered Hand's influence dominates these lands. We are the veil which covers Kalimdor. The protectorates, the police, the judges, the jury, and ultimately the executioners.
True, brother.
We see all, we know all. You have grown much in the time which you have spent in service of the Hand, adventurer. The time has come to send you into the field. Are you prepared to undertake your next mission?
So I want to learn Safe Fall. This could save our ass if we accidentally fall off some height and, you know, by the grace of God, this might save our ass. I don't know the percentage on that. I don't know by how much, but it might be enough to save our ass. So I wanted to spend 2 gold and pick that up. It felt important. It felt worth it. I know that sets us back from the mount again, but that's an ability where I think it's worth. So 90 gold. We need 24 now. We're back to needing 24 gold to get our mount, which isn't that bad. We can get that pretty quickly. But we're going to pick up this quest, and then we're going to pick up Tabitha's task, and then we're going to find a bed for the night and log off. Because it is almost 1 a.m. and I need to go to bed. Thankfully, I don't work tomorrow. I've got that interview next Friday, so it's like a week from now, which is very exciting. But yeah, getting some prime gaming in. Dirge Quickleave of Gadgetzan is a master of the culinary arts. To better yourself, you will need to seek him out.
How you expect Zamja teach you anything? You got all of Zamja's cooking mojo and still you crave more. Zamja can't help.
But
Fat person
Zamja...
needs to go to Gadgetzan.
Fat.
You find a little goblin named Dirge there. He help you, fatty. When you become big cook on the block, you come back and teach Zamja, okay? Now go!
Yes, ma'am.
Can Zamja help you, person?
We really do have all of our recipes. Nice. Okay. Let's hit the bank. I think there's some beds in the Valley of the Spirits. At least like some hammocks or something. But if not, we will... I mean, I should hearth because I'm gonna go tie up some loose ends here anyways. Sweet treats. Aloysius Sir? I don't even know how to say the name. That guy's hardcore. That guy's not.
Besides the grunts outside, my brothers and I fought at the Battle of Hyjal. Any who seek to steal from the bank must face us first.
Should have made some more poisons, but it is what it is. Nice. Got caught on nothing. I'll tell you what, we have a little bit of time. I'm going to swing back by my poison vendor. Let's get a look at this guy. Orc Hunter with Warmonger. Damn, he is smurfing out of his mind. Everything is auction housed out off this guy. Oh, shameless, brother, come on. Just a completely different game. So I need 3 crippling poisons, 20 instant poison. Probably make some more bombs next time I play, but not right now.
What are you looking for?
I need 20 of these. I need 20 of these. And crippling poison, I need empty vials, essence of pain. That's everything we need. Pop the sprint. We're still under an hour and 45 minutes. I'm feeling good. We played for a little longer than expected. I thought I was just going to do a straight hour tonight, but one thing led into another. Things got intense. We had to escape a spider cave, dodge the Alliance and Elite Sharks. Basha, good to see you. Sergeant. Now I think there's hammocks over here, but if not, I'm going to hearth back to Ratchet, because like I said, we've got business to handle. We're going to have to go talk to old girl. What's her name? Tabitha. And then we're also, like I said, going to go back to the Shimmering Flats and run down into Daenerys, grab the flight path, turn in these quests, but leave the chains. Arnok?
I am an orc of medicine, person. If you have come here to learn, I shall do my best to teach.
I thought you could teach me Mage Weave, but I guess not. Looking for Dino. Or Diano. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna stick with Dino. Oh, this is Mage Weave, that's right.
Hello? Greetings, adventurer. I pity your kind, for the secrets of true magic are beyond you.
That's fucked up.
Rumor is that Tabitha, a mage colleague who lives deep in Dustwallow Marsh, has a bone to pick with a certain sand troll in Zul'Farrak. If you speak with Tabitha, she can tell you more. And bring some friends with you, adventurer. If Tabitha has you go to Zul'Farrak, then you're not going to want to go alone. You will find Tabitha's cottage west of Theramore and just north of the Stone Mall ruin.
Right.
Be good.
Are there any hammocks here? No. Okay. Well, good thing that we're hearthing anyways. We'll make some poisons when we get in bed. Do a little crafting before we fall asleep. We love this bed. This is definitely the bed we've slept in the most throughout this game. Now let's just make 20 of these instant poisons. We'll be at 200 poisons out of 200. That's nice. Replenish our stocks. I need to buy new thrown weapons because we've only got 34 left here. This stack of 20 or 200 will go on, and then I need a backup stack just in case. But, you know, as long as we have 200 with us consistently, it doesn't matter if we forgot the stack or whatever. So much prep work. Alright, that's gonna do it. Time to go to sleep. We survived, thank God. Let's go back a little bit. There we go. Alright guys, we're gonna call it here for now. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.